everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you can join me here today to the Quantum Body Awakening Show. And I am so glad to be here. We just had a beautiful long weekend. It was 97 degrees. My goodness, 97 degrees. I mean, we couldn't even go outside because it was so hot. But and it's going to be that way for a little while, and then it starts to get into the 80s. So it's funny. I'm already ready for it to cool down. But I hope you can join me here today, and let's go ahead and ask our guides to be present here today. And if you're here, please do say hello because I would love to hear from you. And so I'm just going to go ahead and light our incense, okay? And I'm so glad if you can join me, and please do share this out with everyone. Hi, Karen. Good to see you, sweetheart. I'm just getting ready to light our wonderful incense, my favorite one. Let's see. Hi, Diana. So glad you could be here. All right. I guess I'm in the light. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and ask the guides to be here with us today, and whoever else that wants and needs this information today, because we're going to be talking about adrenal glands. I love the adrenal glands. So we don't take enough care of them. And so I really, really would like for you to join me here today, again, as we call in our guides, our guide teams to be here, and may we receive the healings that we need for our bodies. And so it is. So, all right. I'm just trying to see how I could put this in here so that it's not all over the place. Let's see. All right. So welcome. Hello, Diana. Hello, Harold. Good to see you. You're from the Netherlands. Yes. Awesome. And so I want to invite all of you, and I want you to invite your friends. It's really important to share because there's some really important information that I do share with you guys. And, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Dipalshah, and I am a medical intuitive. I am a speaker as well as an author and a teacher. And I love sharing with all of you the knowledge that I have and the information that I can give to you so that you could have a better quality of life as well as a better body, right? We all want to be healthy. We all want to be well. And how can we do that? Is if we share information like this, right? And if you're just joining me, hello, Linda. Good to see you. All right. So anyone here dealing with adrenal exhaustion or just exhaustion in general? Any kind of adrenal fatigue? Any kind of, hi, Carla, any weight issues? Any lack of sleep, lower back pain? Maybe your heart starts to race without even exercising. Maybe you're urinating more frequently, okay, waking up in the middle of the night. These are all the things that can lead to adrenals, problems with the adrenals. It may even be the first step to adrenal exhaustion. There are so many levels of adrenal fatigue. There's about 4 stages, okay? And of course, the 4th stage is the most crucial and really needs, all the stages need attention, okay? Because your body's trying to tell you something. And we do not listen to our bodies enough. Some of you do, but even for me, sometimes I'm not listening to my body. Sometimes I think it's something so minor that it's like, okay, whatever, it'll go away. But that's not true. What if it doesn't go away? And what if it becomes and expands into something even more, right? So our body's constantly knocking and saying, hello, Dipal, wake up. And if you're ignoring that, I'm asking you to really dive in and take a look. Even the small aches and pains have information and are trying to tell you something. Okay. So I'm just going to look. Carla says, good morning. Good morning, sweetheart. Diana says, yeah, me, weight issues. Hi, Carol. Good to see you here. Weight gain from depression. Yeah. So sometimes what happened is there's a cascading effect. Okay. That's happening. When the adrenals, when your hormones start to get off of balance, right? Your cortisol levels are either too high or too low, and you start to gather all that cortisol in that abdominal area, right, into the fat cells. Not only that, but also causing you to have all these thought forms, judging yourself, and all the stress, causing more cortisol to be released, causing more adrenal fatigue and exhaustion just from our thoughts. So imagine how much your thoughts are impacting you. You know, we never think about that. I was actually this past week, I wanted to evaluate, I guess you could say, my thoughts. Okay, I don't, I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't have time to sit there and evaluate my thoughts. But really, seriously, you guys should consider this because most of our thoughts are useless. They are stories that we are making up in our minds and letting our minds take over our body. And I want you to try this for a week to see what stories your thoughts are telling you to believe. Because these are the things that are being sent to the organs of your body. And so that's why it is so important to meditate and journal, because now we're transferring all those thought forms and emotions onto something else, right? And we're cleansing as we meditate, okay? But let's see. Okay, so adrenal glands. Let's talk about adrenals, okay? Hi, Catherine. Good to see you here. And Karen says, I have all of the issues that you mentioned. Yeah, because the adrenals, I mean, that is part of a major system, right? The endocrine system, where your pituitary gland is not producing the hormones that it needs, that your body needs, or it's overproducing. Okay? So there are two adrenal glands, right? One near the top of each kidney. And they're part of the endocrine system, like I said. And they produce steroids such as aldosterone and cortisol, amongst other hormones. But those are the two main hormones. And so again, if you're dealing with anxiety, how many of you, and the reason I'm talking about this today is because anxiety and adrenal exhaustion has come up so much with all of my clients. It has been the very first thing that comes out of their mouth. Dipal, I'm exhausted. I can't wake up. I want to sleep all the time. I can't even make a smoothie, but I eventually make it. And I get it. And that does cause depression because you're thinking now, oh my goodness, what next? What is going on with my body? You don't know, right? And you're not getting the answers that you'd like. You're trying all these supplements. You're trying all this, trying to do as much as you could for your body so that it can sustain a good health, whatever that means to you, right? However, let's go and look at what you're dealing with, because there is a disturbance in the endocrine system, okay? Now, if you're craving salt and sugar, constantly tired, often feel like your emotions are just out of balance. Maybe you are going through, a lot of women are also going through menopause or perimenopause, and that may even throw the adrenals out of balance. Okay, digestive issues is something else that seems to show up as also an imbalance in the adrenals. And the number one thing that's causing your adrenals to do what they're doing is stress. How many of you are dealing and carrying stress like it's your best friend? So, if you're just joining me, hello, welcome, and please do share this out to everybody you know. Have them join us because we are going to do some energy work to balance your adrenals, okay? Because I do want to get you guys going because that energy is just so strong this week that I really want to help you guys out, okay? Now, some of the symptoms that I mentioned, they're just classic symptoms of adrenal imbalances. And you can have too much or too little cortisol being produced by your body. And by the stress, it's related, it is produced by the stress-related response and the inflammation that it's producing in your body. So now, of course, it's going to affect the immune system too, right? All the systems are connected. So one may affect the other. So we have to clear all these energies that you're dealing with. Because when your adrenal glands are out of balance, it's very difficult to shut off the brain. Your stress will seem even higher, and colds, infections, and flus, they can even occur more often. So you may notice that you're getting a little more sick. Okay? And so again, we've got to balance that immune system as well, right? That flight or fight response. How often are you in that fight or flight response? If you're in that fight or flight more often than not, then you need to look back into your life and see what's causing that. Is it the same triggers that trigger you? What is it that's triggering you? We all have triggers, and certain triggers will cause inflammation in your body. So we got to get to that root cause. And that's how you can get into that root cause, is by figuring out and understanding, well, what's triggering me? Is it food? Is it bacteria? Is it parasites, heavy metals? Is it technology? Right? That will cause a lot of stress and cortisol. I've seen people using their phones, right? They're looking at Facebook, they're looking at Instagram, whatever they're looking at, it's not causing their nervous system to calm down. It's causing them to go into fight or flight mode. Because now you have these thoughts and opinions and all these things that come up. And now your body's in that stress mode, causing your adrenals to go up and down and up and down. So we have to clear that out of your body. It is so, so important to take that time to clear, to be in that state of peace and rest, because that's what your body's meant to do. We're so used to thinking, okay, we have to be stressed all the time, right? Because it's so common. Everybody around you is stressed. How can you not be stressed, right? So there are many, many different vitamins and mineral deficiencies that can cause the adrenals to function suboptimally. Okay. And so infusing some of certain vitamins and minerals into your diet would be very efficient for your adrenals to strengthen those adrenals. Okay, one of them is vitamin C, B, D, E, as well as potassium, sodium, and magnesium. We don't get enough magnesium, and also sun. We need to get some sun. Yeah, you may be taking vitamin D, vitamin D3, whatever you're taking. But why not, now that summer's coming up, at least here in the States, summertime is coming up, get some sun. 20 minutes of sun. That will help you so much. And even at night, get some moon energy. Okay, we don't do that enough either. That moon energy helps to clear all those negative emotions. And if you've ever done a moon bath, okay, try a moon bath, 10 to 20 minutes. You just go out where the moon is shining, go find the moon. I've done it multiple times and I love it. You will love that moon energy. Try it. It is the most calming energy that you will ever feel, and it's cooling to your system, especially if you've got a lot of inflammation going on within the body and overactive adrenals. You need something to cool your systems down. You need something to cool you. So try some moon energy, okay? Now, strengthening your adrenals, what can you do? Right? There are many supplements and herbs out there, and I don't know if anybody's taking any. I would love to know if you have adrenal exhaustion or any kind of adrenal issues. I would love to know if what you're taking right now. Because some of the supplements that I have found to help with adrenals, okay, are licorice, ashwagandha, ginseng, rhodiola, and maca. Maca, you could put it in anything. You could put it in your teas. You could put it in your smoothies. Another great one is slippery elm or colostrum. And the best is aloe and digestive enzymes. I love taking aloe. And you would never think that it helps with adrenals, but it does. I always get the big aloe leaf, and I love making aloe juice out of it. I don't like to eat it just by itself. I like to just make the juice. And what I mean by juice is just grinding up the aloe, the inside of the aloe, and just, I think I add a little bit of water to dilute it, and then I just drink it down, and it tastes like nothing. Or you could go get aloe from the store. I think it's George's brand. They make great aloe. So try some digestive enzymes and aloe, okay? Now what I want to do with you guys, let's see, I just want to look at the comments really quick. Catherine says, when I was diagnosed with adrenal burnout, my doctor recommended 2 Brazilian nuts a day. Yeah, because Brazilian nuts, they actually have selenium in it. And your body needs selenium. So if you just eat 1 to 2 Brazilian nuts, you're getting enough, sufficient amount of selenium that your body needs for the day. Isn't that awesome? And I love Brazil nuts. So thanks for mentioning that, Catherine. Charanjit says, hi, guess what? I brought my earbuds today. Oh, okay. I can listen while I'm working. Well, I'm glad you're here, sweetheart. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Glad to see you here today. So we're talking about adrenal glands. And guys, make sure you share this out with everybody you know, because I know so many people that are dealing with adrenal fatigue, adrenal issues, exhaustion, just being tired all the time. And I'll tell you, I have been practicing an Ayurvedic, a yogic lifestyle, okay? And I need to get better at it. Of course, there's always room for improvement, no matter what we decide to do with our diet, with our life in general, right? And so my energy levels, I'll tell you, I start 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going till about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And my husband will ask me, he's like, "Are you tired now?" And I'm like, "No, I'm okay." And it's, if I tell my mind, right, that I'm tired, I'm exhausted, of course my body's going to feel like that. So if I could, I'm stuck. If I could provide my body with the proper mindset, okay, that means thoughts. If I could provide my mind with the proper energy, nutrients, and supplements to not only my mind, but my body, just imagine how I'm going to feel all over. And so I'm sharing this with you today because it is so, so important. So here's let's see, this is what I want to do. Okay, so let's do a breathing technique today to help your adrenals. Okay, I really want to help your adrenals today. So let's just do a breathing technique. Stacy says, "Hi, Dipal. I know my adrenals are fried. I'm a light sleeper and have major restoration deficit." I know. I get it, Stacy. And so many of my clients are dealing with the same exact thing. And it's like you're looking for support and you're not sure where to get it, right? Linda says, "My body doesn't seem to recognize or accept nutritional supplements or healing in general. I've been investigating the reasons and cleared a lot, but still no visible results." So let's go ahead and do this breathing technique. Hello, Isha. Thank you for joining. Good to see you here, honey. Isha is one of my students. So welcome, welcome. Let's see. All right. So I want to do this breathing technique, and I want all of you to do it with me, okay? All right. So I want you to start with a few cleansing breaths. Just take some nice deep breaths in and nice breaths out. And you can close your eyes, because when you close your eyes, I feel like the breath is more conscious. You're more conscious of your breath, okay? So take a nice deep breath in, nice breath out. Okay, so on the next inhale, you're gonna take your next inhale through your nose and you're gonna count to 5. And as you exhale through your nose, you're gonna count to 5. And you're gonna do it 9 times. So I want you to inhale, count to 5. Exhale, count to 5. And continue to do this 9 times. And I'm just going to give you some time to inhale on a 5 count. Exhale through your nose, 5 count. Continue doing this. And if you're just joining us, we're inhaling through our nose on a 5 count and exhaling through our nose on a 5 count. And repeating it 9 times. And when you're done, you're going to return to normal breath. And I'm just sending you all healing as you guys are breathing. Okay, so notice how that feels. Notice how your body feels. And now you could take a nice deep breath in and a nice sigh out through your mouth. Okay? Notice how that feels. So guys, adrenal glands, we have to even clear them energetically. Yes, there's a lot of things happening on a physical level, but there's also another aspect happening on an energetic level. And that is even deeper, okay, where people are sucking the energy out of you. And how many times do you allow that to happen, where you allow other people to drain that energy? Okay, so I'm just going to look over here. Oh, Catherine says much more relaxed with that breathing. Yes, so practice that technique. Practice that technique every time you feel like you're going in flight or fight mode, right? Sometimes when you start getting angry, try that breathing technique, because that will also release cortisol and put you in that fight or flight mode. Okay, and who does not get angry? How many of you are learning patience? So I want you to practice that breathing technique. I know, not just think, but I know it's going to help you in so many ways. Okay, and we all need a breathing technique that we can do that's easy, right? So I hope this helps you guys. But like I said, adrenals, there's a lot of people around us that also exhaust our energies. And that's on an energetic level where the adrenals also need to be cleared. Okay. So if you would like more information, please do email me at dipalshah@anandaforlife.com. Or you could go to my website, and I believe I'm going to be doing a sale really soon on all of my MP3s. So take a look at that. You will be receiving a newsletter. If you are not part of the newsletter, please do sign up at anandalife.com. And there you'll get 2 free MP3s. One of them is an energy boost MP3. Now, how many of you who just joined me needs one of those? And I did mention vitamins. So vitamins, there is an energetic vitamin boost MP3. And a lot of people have felt relief just from using that MP3. So they're both for free. Come and get them from my website at anandaforlife.com. And for those of you who would like to join the membership, we're going to be starting the June group calls in coming up next week. So do join us, become a member. It is a lot of fun, continuous spiritual, energetic, physical support. It does include 2 free health clinics a month, as well as discounts on sessions and MP3s. Okay, so I hope I'll see you all next week on Tuesday at 1 p.m. for the Quantum Body Awakening show. And I hope to see you all in the membership as well. Lots of love. Any questions, you can always email me again at dipalshah@anandaforlife.com. Thank you guys. Namaste.